Thank you, Molly.
And now at 6, we are on your side digging into a problem impacting every single person in America, and it's probably hitting you even harder over the last month. According to the U.S. Labor Department, overall, consumer prices rose nearly 5.5% in June compared to last year. This marks the highest 12-month rate since August 2008 during the Great Recession. Prices are up for everything, from groceries to gas to cars, even plane tickets. Our Caroline Hicks talked with a local economist. She joins us now live. Caroline, what did they say?
Molly, that's right. Whether you're at the grocery store, eating out at a restaurant, or filling up your tank to hit the road, it's all costing you more than it used to. And if that's stressing you out, you're not alone. But I spoke with a local economist who says it's not time to panic. Trips to the grocery store are looking different than they used to.
I can't believe I'm paying $6 for a dozen of eggs.
Queen's University of Charlotte economics professor Dr. Harry Bowen says inflation is to blame, something that came with the territory of a global pandemic.
They couldn't go to restaurants, they couldn't do all these other things, couldn't take vacations, couldn't do lots of things. And suddenly they can. So they start to go out and spend.
But the supply is not meeting the demand.
In a lot of sectors, in terms of transport and these things, they also had in effect reduced capacity. So it takes time for these things to gear up.
It's stressful for people like Danetta Caraway, a working single mother of 2.
Like I tell my kids, okay, slow it down a little bit on the eating if possible.
But the good news is Dr. Bowen does expect inflation to ease.
I would think that these special circumstances, supply disruptions, other kinds of issues are likely to resolve themselves by 3-4 months at maximum.
He believes the only thing standing in the way are large federal stimulus packages and further extension of unemployment benefits.
If we continue a policy that just perpetuates that lack of supply or ability to supply, eventually the gap between demand and supply is just going to grow, and prices with it.
And several of the people I spoke with today tell me they check different gas stations, different grocery stores to compare these prices, and they are noticing that prices are going up across the board at all of these locations. Reporting live in Charlotte, Caroline Hicks, WBTV, on your side.
As are all of us, the people spending the money to buy the things. Caroline, thank you. So how long will you have to deal with these increased prices? Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says while the increase is temporary, don't expect prices to go down anytime soon.
Inflation has increased notably and will likely remain elevated in coming months before moderating. Strong demand in sectors where production bottlenecks or other supply constraints have limited production has led to especially rapid price increases for some goods and services, which should partially reverse as the effects of the bottlenecks unwind.
Powell says prices for services hard hit by the pandemic have also jumped in recent months. He says demand for these services surged with the reopening of the economy.